Hello, Fruitport High School chemistry students. Mr. Kobalak coming at you from my home in Nunica, Michigan. I'm making this video for your lesson for the second half of the alphabet on Monday, February 1st. On the first half of the alphabet, you'll do this on Tuesday, February 2nd. So little note that the days at your home and the days at school are both counting. Your grade is based on both of those. And when work is assigned, you need to work on it and do it to the best of your ability. Last week, our first week of the semester, there was a fair amount of students who did not do the required assignments from home. And so I want to make sure you know that that is a requirement and it's going to be in the grade book and all that kind of thing. So let's do the stuff. Let's be responsible like a good Fruitport Trojan would. All right. So today, Tuesday, we're going to do half the class together and you'll see what that is. And half the class you're going to do from home while the in-class, in-person students are doing a lab discussion. So today in the assignments, you're going to notice it will not be shaded for you because it will be assigned, but you're going to notice February 1st review of the scientific method. And when you look at this, you're going to notice four tabs, but there's only three right now. The first one is a video of me teaching. It's a lecture. It's like 14 minutes long, reviewing the scientific method. You will watch that. Make that clear. Make sure you watch that video. Second, I attached a Google slideshow, which is the notes. It goes right with the video. I have both here, so if you ever want to go back, maybe you're studying for a test or doing an assignment, maybe you prefer to watch the video, maybe you just want to open up the Google Slides and search for the one thing you need instead of watching the whole video. You also have a third video, which is the homework assignment that you are going to have to complete. And then there'll be a fourth thing, which is a link to this video that you're watching right now. Sorry that it's not listed first, but I just made a little mistake. It will be listed last. Okay. So when you click on this review of the scientific method homework, I want to make sure you understand that. So I'm trying something different here, but when you open it up, here it is. You will see a grid for you to fill in. And I want you guys to walk through what we did in the lesson, what you learned, and tell a story. So the areas that are highlighted in blue, those boxes and this little part right here, that's the stuff you need to fill in. The part in white are things I've done for you as clues to kind of get you started. So you'll need to come up with the name of step 1 and step 2. Here you'll have to tell me in step 3 something about experiments in the scientific method. What are like 3 things that we learned experiments have? And this is where the biggest part of the lesson comes from. It's this tell a story. I want you to create a story where you actually go through the scientific method. And to help you out, I've started for you. For the first thing I did is I'll just read it to you. Grandma is adding salt to a pot of water while she's cooking in the kitchen. And I have a question. Why did she do that? And then she makes this claim that adding salt to water will make it boil faster. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Is grandma a scientist? Is this one of these legends that has grown around the kitchen? Maybe you've heard this. Is that really true or not? So you're going to now type up an experiment that will prove if this statement is true or to prove if this statement is false. All right. And this will probably be a huge box. Like there's no way you're going to fit it in just 3 lines. It might be like bigger than that. I want you to do all the things the lesson talks about in experiments, and I want you to create an experiment. I also want you to make up data. I don't want you to do the experiment at home. I just want you to pretend you did and make up some numbers. We call that data because you'll need it for the last part. I want you to make a conclusion. So based on your made up numbers, you can make a conclusion on whether this statement was true or was false. Okay, if you have more questions, you can send me an email, but please do this and submit by turning it in Google Forms. All right, I hope that helps. Cheers.